APEC's unprecedented step in addressing Gaza atrocities encouraging. Mihas at Dubai 2024, a gateway to global markets. Hello, good evening and Salam Malaysia Madani. Thanks for joining us. I am Olivia Nicholas and you're watching Malaysia Tonight. Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim said it is encouraging to see the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, APEC, which is predominantly an economy and trade forum, address the atrocities against the Palestinians. In fact, he said he is particularly encouraged as he personally attended one of the first few sessions of APEC that addressed some of the calamities of the world.
Well, I'm particularly encouraged that it is one of the first few sessions of APEC that addresses some of the calamities of our world. And this is one of the few APEC sessions that address the clear atrocities inflicted upon the people of Gaza.
The Prime Minister said this during his intervention at the APEC Economic Leaders Retreat in Lima, Peru. Dato Sri Anwar, who arrived in Peru on the 12th of November for APEC Economic Leaders Week, had earlier linked the issue to the principle of free trade, which should not deny the rights of the Palestinian people. Strong cooperation between ASEAN and APEC remains a key agenda to ensure sustainable development and stronger economic integration in the region. Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Tengku Dato Sri Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz is confident that this commitment will continue to strengthen the country's position in shaping a more inclusive, sustainable and competitive Asia-Pacific economic future. During a dialogue session with the APEC Business Advisory Council, ABAC, and APEC economic leaders, he emphasized Malaysia's vision to drive sustainable growth and regional economic transformation. Malaysia is committed to strengthening the green economy, accelerating digital transformation, and ensuring economic inclusivity as it prepares to lead ASEAN next year. He also shared Malaysia's success in attracting foreign direct investment (FDI), particularly in the data and semiconductor sectors. He added that Malaysia also believes that close cooperation between the public and private sectors play an essential role in achieving mutual benefits for all member countries. Tengku Dato Sri Zafrul was part of the Malaysian delegation led by Prime Minister Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim at the 31st APEC Economic Leaders Week in Lima, Peru. The government, through the Ministry of Transport, MOT, will host the 30th ASEAN Transport Ministers ATM meeting and the 58th Senior Transport Officials meeting, STOM, from tomorrow until the 22nd of November in Kuala Lumpur. Secretary-General of the MOT, Dato' Jana Santiran Munian, said the prestigious meeting will bring together transport leaders and industry experts from 10 ASEAN countries to discuss efforts to strengthen regional connectivity and drive economic prosperity.
Kita mahu lebih banyak kerjasama yang lebih erat di antara negara ASEAN ini. Sebab kita sekarang melihat bukan saja pada Malaysia, kita melihat ASEAN sebagai satu blok. Kalau contoh barangan-barangan yang dibawa daripada negara luar, dia bukan saja bawa ke sesuatu negara, khusus ke suatu negara, tapi dia perlu ada satu kesinambungan. Mau barang daripada China sebagai contoh, dia perlu sampai ke Singapura dan dia terpaksa melalui semua hampir Laos, Vietnam, dia masuk ke Thailand, lepas tu masuk Malaysia, katakan melalui rail tadi. Jadi kerjasama daripada semua negara ini adalah penting untuk mengangkat ekonomi negara ASEAN dalam masa terdekat ni.
He added the MOT emphasized its commitment to ensure inclusion and sustainability as the basis for building a stronger ASEAN community. He said after being guest on Selamat Pagi Malaysia program. Malaysia and the United Arab Emirates UAE are looking forward to bolstering ties across various sectors. Deputy Prime Minister Dato Sri Dr. Ahmad Zaid Hamidi said his meeting with UAE's Minister of the Energy and Infrastructure Suhail Mohammed Al Mazrui focused on cooperation in areas such as food security. He said in Facebook, UAE's strong commitment to ensuring the availability of food supplies in the region by positioning itself as a major hub for the re-export of food products. This indirectly presents great opportunities for Malaysia to increase the export of food and halal products to the UAE market and its surrounding regions. During the meeting, Ahmad Zaid and Suhail also discussed potential collaborations in the logistics and port management sectors. This is particularly with the use of advanced technology such as artificial intelligence (AI), which has been implemented by the UAE in port management and has proven effective in optimizing container handling and improving their logistic efficiency. The participation of premium buyers at the Malaysia International Halal Showcase MIHAS through the International Sourcing Program INSP is seen as the best platform for Malaysian exhibitors to expand their businesses internationally. Malaysia External Trade Development Cooperation (MATRADE) Chairman Dato Sri Rizal Merican Naina Merican said that MIHAS at Dubai 2024 will feature 20 premium buyers from around the world. This is the first time for MIHAS to be held outside Malaysia.
Sebab itulah kata program dengan penyertaan syarikat-syarikat yang dikatakan premium buyers ni akan menjadikan platform kepada syarikat-syarikat pengekspor daripada Malaysia untuk menembusi pasaran-pasaran yang mungkin mereka mempunyai kesukaran. Kalau mereka nak mengharap mereka untuk menembusi secara bersendirian, barangkali ia tidak akan menjadi mudah. The barriers of entry will be very high. Tapi kerana adanya program seperti MIHAS, so it serve as a springboard platform for them untuk melakukan lonjakan yang lebih tinggi.
The three-day exhibition, kicking off tomorrow at the Dubai World Trade Center, will feature over 250 local companies from various sectors such as food and beverage, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics and lifestyle. A blue economy framework and strategy is being developed at the level of the Ministry of Economy, which is expected to be completed by the end of 2025. Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli said this blue economy involves sea-related industries such as fishing and will utilize the sea as a source for generating energy.
Rangka kerja itu akan disiapkan, saya ingat menjelang akhir 2025 begitu, dan di Semenanjung, negeri-negeri yang ada potensi untuk ekonomi biru adalah Kelantan dan Terengganu lah terutamanya, kerana ada pesisir pantai yang panjang dan juga secara tradisinya memang ada aktiviti perikanan yang lebih lama di sini.
He said in a press conference after the 13th Malaysia Plan Engagement Session together with the Kelantan State Government. On another note, Rafizi Ramli said oil and gas extraction in Peninsular Malaysia has declined. He said these resources, which had supported the country's economic growth and income distribution, were still abundant in Sabah and Sarawak following recent discoveries.
Memang kita ketahui bahawa sumber minyak dan gas di Semenanjung semakin berkurang kerana banyak penemuan baru itu adalah di Sabah dan Sarawak. So sebab itu negara perlu melalui proses peralihan tenaga dengan segera, dan dalam konteks itu jugalah kita kena mengambil kira beberapa dasar yang perlu dilaksanakan oleh kerajaan, termasuklah soal penyasaran semula subsidi.
In the peninsula, 30% of gas is imported to generate electricity for industries. Rafizi said if no measures are taken, we will become increasingly reliant on foreign countries. The government has discussed the issue of abolishing the packet cooking oil subsidy to address the problem of leakages. Economy Minister Rafizi Ramli said if the packet cooking oil subsidy is abolished, it could have certain risk as the government had spent millions of ringgit for the cooking oil subsidy. The Pandan Member of Parliament said the issue needs to await the decision by KPDN, which will present it to the Cabinet at a suitable time.
Perkara ini di bawah kawal selia Kementerian Perdagangan Dalam Negeri. Memang ada dibincangkan beberapa kali di Jemaah Menteri. Tapi saya ingat kita tunggu kepada keputusan KPDN yang mereka akan bentangkan kepada Jemaah Menteri nanti pada masa yang sesuai.
The media previously reported that the government was advised to abolish the packet cooking oil subsidy and replace it with financial aid to the targeted groups to address the issue of misappropriation and leakage. Domestic demand serves as the primary catalyst for the economic growth. Nevertheless, attention also must be directed towards the export sector to enhance the role of trade. Founder and director of Williams Business Consultancy Sdn Bhd, Dr. Geoffrey Williams, said sectors such as semiconductors, technology and tourism needs to be strengthened because they have great potential to generate income.
Looking forward, it's important to keep an eye on net trade because although exports are rising, imports are also rising, and that means that the net contribution the trade balance and how that contributes to economic growth has been contracting. And actually it's been contracting since August of last year. So the government needs to take a look at that, perhaps try to do as much as it can to promote export companies and increase trade, particularly in the traditional sectors such as electronics and electrical goods or palm oil and oil and gas.
The Malaysia economy grew 5.3% in the third quarter of this year, driven by strong investment activities and continued improvement in exports. Focus on climate financing and green transition within ASEAN is becoming increasingly crucial. This is as the region leaps towards sustainable economic growth and achieve net zero emissions by 2050. According to Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Cooperation, MGTC, Malaysia would seek for climate financing as it was essential to support industries in their shift towards producing more green products. Its Group Chief Executive Officer Samsul Baha Muhammad Nur said climate finance would be one of the highlights at the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change UNFCCC Conference of Parties COP29. It is to ensure ASEAN countries benefit effectively from global climate funds, emphasizing the importance of financial flows to support green projects. Malaysia, in its role as the chair of ASEAN 2025, would also underscore the importance of establishing effective mechanisms for international cooperation. This is in particular in addressing loss and damage to support developing countries in managing the impacts of climate events. ASEAN 2025 would be an important platform to spur the green economy by implementing climate technologies to accelerate carbon emission reductions and fostering a resilient green economy within the region. COP29 is happening from the 11th to the 22nd of November, hosted by city of Baku, Azerbaijan. Agrobank signed a strategic agreement with Ning Planters Sdn Bhd and Sarawak Incorporated Sdn Bhd to drive the country's agricultural landscape, especially in the pineapple cultivation industry. President and Chief Executive Officer of Agrobank, Datuk Tengku Ahmad Badli Shahraja Hussain, said the signing of the agreement is a strategic step in empowering the country's pineapple industry, which contributes to food security. In a statement, he also said Agrobank, as a leader in the agricultural banking sector, offers financing facilities to B40 agricultural entrepreneurs under the supervision of Ning Planters and Sarawak Incorporated. The scope of financing offered includes businesses related to smart agriculture, the use of mechanization, processing activities, and agriculture-based biotechnology, as well as agro-tourism development. The strategic collaboration allows Agrobank to expand its social impact to the farming community while also being a catalyst in the production of sustainable and high-quality pineapples. The Life Insurance Association of Malaysia, LIAM, and its member companies officially launched the iMula 50 Starter Pack in Sarawak as part of the Carnival Celik Kewangan KCK Sarawak from the 15th to the 17th of November. In a statement, LIAM said the program is a strategic effort to expand life insurance coverage and strengthen financial resilience among Sarawakians. A special allocation of 500,000 ringgit has been set aside exclusively for Sarawak residents under the 5 million ringgit iMula 50 Starter Pack fund, available until 30th of June next year. This allocation was formally presented to Sarawak Deputy Premier and Public Health, Housing and Local Government Minister Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Koi Hian by LIAM's representatives with support from Bank Negara Malaysia. The iMula 50 program aims to provide first-time insurance buyers an opportunity to secure life insurance protection at subsidized premiums. Coming up, no need for new Malaysia Maritime map. Malaysia sees no need to issue a new maritime boundary map and remains steadfast in defending the nation's sovereign territories. Defence Minister Dato' Sri Muhammad Khalid Nordin emphasised that Malaysia prioritises diplomacy, engaging in discussions and negotiations to address challenges arising from overlapping claims.
Peta kita tetap peta kita. Yang tak ubah kita, yang ubah dia orang. Di semasa dia orang ubah sempadan peta dia, dah termasuk pula kawasan kita. Jadi kita memang tak ada nak ubah peta. Bila kita nak ubah peta, bila kita kata kawasan orang lain kita nak masukkan.
He was responding to a question on whether Malaysia should issue a new maritime boundary map in light of the Philippines' two new maritime laws which infringe on Sabah's maritime borders. He highlighted that the Royal Malaysian Navy, Royal Malaysian Air Force and Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency continuously conduct integrated monitoring through a show of presence to assert and protect the nation's sovereignty and maritime territories. Healthy home creator Cuckoo International celebrated its 10th anniversary with the Cuckoo-topia Music Fest held at Surf Beach, Sunway Lagoon. 18,000 Malaysians attended the celebration last night, a clear indication of the brand's strong following. Chief Operating Officer Toh Seng Lee expressed this milestone is not just a victory for Cuckoo, but also a recognition of the unwavering support of its Malaysian customers and fans.
The Cuckoo-topia Music Fest is our celebration of 10 years of serving Malaysians as their healthy home creator. This is one of our many ways to give back to our customers and friends. And thank you for everyone's support over the years. We wanted to bring people from all walks of life together to sama-sama healthier and sama-sama celebrate through music, fun and positivity.
Cuckoo-topia Music Fest showcased energetic performances by renowned artists such as Dato' Sri Siti Nurhaliza, Jacqueline Victor, Dola Joe Flezo and Bang Face, among others. To add to the excitement, Cuckoo announced the reappointment of the King of K-drama, Kim Soo-hyun, as their brand ambassador after 10 years.
With our current success and the return of Kim Soo-hyun as our brand ambassador, our future looks very bright and exciting. Then customers and friends across Malaysia can expect more product innovation, and of course, our Beyond Standard philosophy will continue guide us as we drive continuously improvement in everything we do. At the end of the day, our goal still remains, which is to inspire everyone from all walks of life to be sama-sama healthier.
With 1.117 billion ringgit in revenue recorded last year, the company's success is driven by its business model focusing on facilitating access to a holistic wellness products and services through various rental plans. Cuckoo International provides a diversified portfolio of solutions across different brands, spanning home appliances, household goods, skincare, nutritional food products and home care services.
Commitment to the betterment of everyday living and represent our commitment to constant.
Up next, Super Typhoon Mani batters northern Philippines. An Indian state riven by months of ethnic tensions imposed an internet shutdown and curfew after angry protest over the recovery of 6 bodies of people believed to have been kidnapped by insurgents. Manipur in India's northeast has been rocked by periodic clashes for more than 18 months between the predominantly Hindu Maritime majority and the mainly Christian Cuckoo community, dividing the state into ethnic enclaves. The bodies were suspected to be of those belonging to the Maritime community who went missing in Jiribam district after a gunfight between Cuckoo insurgents and Manipur police last week. Local media reports said 3 bodies were pulled from a river in Jiribam on Friday, while 3 more were found on Saturday. Protesters also burned tires and blocked roads in the capital city of Imphal on Saturday. The Manipur government announced a curfew was in effect in part of the city due to the developing law and order situation. The state's Home Ministry also ordered all internet and mobile data services in Manipur to be shut off for 2 days in order to bring the latest unrest under control. Super Typhoon Mani swept across northern parts of the Philippines today, triggering more than 1 million evacuations and damaging buildings in several areas. Footage filmed by the Quezon Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office showed trees swaying in strong winds on Jomalig, which is part of the islands of Polillo, for which the highest storm alert had been declared. The 6th tropical cyclone to hit the Philippines in a month, Mani is hurtling towards the southern and central areas of the main island of Luzon. The location of the video was verified by the coastline structures, signs at the port and trees which matched file and satellite imagery of the area. The date was verified by the Quezon Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office and weather reports. Up next in sports, Junhao finishes runners-up in Japan Masters after gallant run. Dato' Muhammad Sumali Ridwan does not rule out the possibility of helming the International Sepaktakraw Federation ISTAF, although he has yet to decide on that matter. The Sepaktakraw Association of Malaysia PSM president said it is still too early to decide whether to challenge for the ISTAF president's post, as the federation's annual general meeting AGM is only scheduled to be held in 2026.
Bila sampai atau tiba masanya nanti, bila ada AGM, barulah saya boleh berfikir dengan lebih mendalam, sebab untuk menjadi presiden Islam ni satu perkara yang lebih besar daripada itu. Ya, sebab ini world, ini Sepaktakraw dunia. Banyak perkara yang saya kena fikirkan.
Boonchai Alor Pipat, the ISTAF Vice President for the 2022-2026 term, is now the acting president following the death of Major General Dr. Charok Arirachakaran of Thailand in August last year. Dato' Muhammad Sumali is one of the candidates said to be in the running for the ISTAF top post, and affiliate members can call for an extraordinary general meeting to elect a new president before the AGM is held. However, Dato' Muhammad Sumali seems to have already drawn up some plans for improvement in his staff, including having the draw for championships like the SEA Games and the Thai Kings Cup at least a month instead of just a few days before competition. National men's singles shuttler Leong Junhao's gallant run in the Japan Masters ended in a runners-up finish when he went down 10-21, 13-21 to China's Li Shifeng in the final at the Kumamoto Prefectural Gymnasium today. However, credit to the world number 31 Malaysian, as he fought valiantly for 41 minutes against the world number 9 Shi Feng before succumbing in the World Tour Super 500 event and missing out on the biggest title of his career. It was Junhao's fourth loss to Shifeng in as many matches, having suffered a similar fate in the Thomas Cup, Malaysia Masters and Indonesia Open, all played this year. The 21-year-old advanced to the Japan Masters final with a stunning 10-21, 21-18, 22-20 win over 2024 All-England champion Jonathan Christie of Indonesia in an energy-sapping 71-minute semi-final battle yesterday, while Shifeng also produced a shock when he upset two-time Olympic champion Victor Alexander 21-16, 21-15. Despite the disappointment, Junhao pocketed his biggest paycheck of $15,960 for his effort in Japan. Junhao's previous best outing in the World Tour event included finishing runner-up in the Super 300 Thailand Master in 2018, as well as winning the Super 100 Indonesia Masters in 2022 and the KL Masters Malaysia Super 100 in 2023. In MotoGP, reigning champion Francesco Bagnaia took pole position for the season-ending Solidarity Grand Prix to pile the pressure on championship leader Jorge Martin, who was only fourth fastest on Saturday. Ducati's Bagnaia, who won the Riders' Championship in the past 2 seasons, is 24 points behind Pramac Racing's Martin ahead of the Solidarity Grand Prix. Bagnaia was fastest in 1 minute 38.641 seconds, while Aprilia's Alexei Espargaro was second heading into the final Grand Prix of his MotoGP career. Gresini Racing's Marc Marquez completed the front row. Martin, who can clinch the title with a victory in the sprint later on Saturday, is joined on the second row by Pramac Racing teammate Franco Morbidelli and rookie Pedro Acosta of the Red Bull Gas Tech 3 team. The final race is being held in Barcelona, which already hosted a Grand Prix in May after catastrophic floods in Valencia forced organisers to move the season finale.
Melaksanakan misi, mempertahan maruah, mencipta secara setia, bertemu mengatakan cinta dengan asalkan membuat peluang untuk segerakan satu perjuangan, satu suara akan yang direncana di dada dalam memburu tangga kelajuan, dengan terbicara.
That concludes this edition of Malaysia Tonight. In our top story, APEC's unprecedented step in addressing Gaza's atrocities encouraging. Till then, I'm Olivia Nicholas. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic night.